everyone to enjoy. We're going to give it one last shot and see if it's a thing we can do to start while everyone joins us, if it's something that Zoom wants to let us do. But it looks like Zoom is not mariachiing us today. So it is what it is, but we have the spirit and the beauty and all the sound of our voices to welcome you. Look at all the hearts. Thank you, Spoiled Agents. We're so excited to be here. We are live all across North America with Spoiled Agents across Canada and United States. So the warmest of welcomes to you today. Also, we are live on our Facebook groups. So hello to everyone in Facebook land. This is Sabrina with Spoiled Agent, and I'm so thrilled to introduce some of my favorite people in the industry. Today, I have with me Nacheli Tapia, who's the sales director of Lomas Hospitality Hotels. I also have Fernanda Rosano, who's a sales manager and a colleague of mine for many years for the USA and Canada for Lomas Hospitality. How are you today, Nacheli?
Oh, I'm super happy to be sharing this moment, Sabrina, with all of these agents that are beautiful and are giving us their time. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Welcome. How about you, Fernanda? How are you?
Hi, Sabrina. I'm so excited for being here and to see all these familiar names and faces. So we're ready.
Yes, we were just actually in the Las Vegas Travel Agent Forum, and we were booth mates right beside Lomas Hospitality, and it is so exciting to see the booth, all this action, all the changes, and all of this beauty that's coming with your product and everything you have to say. So I'm not going to spoil it because I do know a little bit about the inside, but I'm excited. So I'll just do some housekeeping notes, and I won't keep us any longer. So first and foremost, of course, we've got a beautiful webinar for you today. We know you're really busy, and if by chance, you have to run because you're going to be calling your client and telling them about the Palafitos, that's okay. We forgive you, right, girls? Just come back and view the recording. But we are going to keep our session as brief as we can, and of course, we'll have a Q&A session as always. But for any reason, if you do need the recording, it will be posted on the Lomas Hospitality site on Spoiled Agent. Of course, we'll share that link with you. We also have a fabulous prize today. Do either of you ladies want to share what that is? Or I
Yes.
can. Okay, go ahead.
No, yeah, for sure. We're gonna provide our agents with a free stay in one of our resorts.
That is so fantastic. Okay. And I've got to tell you, of course, I've experienced these properties firsthand, so I can't tell you enough amazing things about it. And actually, this is going to be really, really stunning and exciting. It is for a complimentary stay for 3 nights for 2 with more inclusive at the El Dorado Maroma. So it's going to be quite fantastic. I'm so jealous. If you don't have someone to go with you, you can pick me. I'm really good. I speak Spanish, and so I could be super helpful. No, just joking. I hope that someone who's on today really is excited. And Nacheli and Fernanda are so on this that they are going to do the random selection. And of course, we have our software to do that. And they're going to announce that by tomorrow, Friday. So you get a weekend surprise. Nacheli said she wants to make sure just in time for the weekend. So watch your cell phone, watch your emails, because someone is going to El Dorado Maroma to experience this new, more inclusive. Don't forget that we've got our chat box here for all the oohs and the ahs, because I'm going to tell you there's going to be lots. And then, of course, if you have Q&A, you have these 2 professionals right here. Which way does it go? Here and here, right here, to give you answers. They've experienced the product. They are live coming in from Cancun. Am I right? Are you ladies in Cancun today?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we are.
And they know the properties like no one's business. So please make sure to ask your questions, because this is your chance. And this is how you can shine as a travel agent, by having these contacts, by knowing this inside information, and being the best you can be for your clients. So without further ado, I'll let you take it away. They're going to be co-presenting. I believe, Nacheli, you're going to start. So I'll let you share your screen and we can get started.
Thank you
Perfect.
very much, Sabrina. I think everybody can watch my screen, right? So we're ready to start. Thank you everyone for giving us your time and for sharing. We want to share this important information with you. And here we go. So as most of you might know, we have several properties in the Riviera Maya, but who is Lomas Hospitality? Yes, I know that this name, it's brand new in the market, but the name of our resorts are not new at all. So you know that we have different properties, and Fernanda is going to talk to us about each one of our resorts in the Riviera Maya. However, Lomas Hospitality, it's part of Grupo Lomas. Grupo Lomas has been in the market for more than 40 years already. So it's a very established company in Mexico, super proud Mexican company. The reason why Lomas Hospitality exists is because the world needs a little bit more of Mexico. So whenever you heard about Generations, Palafitos, Hidden Beach Resort, and El Dorado Resorts, you know that we are behind. So who is Lomas Hospitality? Is basically all the team that has come and joined the company recently, because you know that Lomas Hospitality was born back in December 1st, 2023. So basically 4 months ago. So the reason why we came on board, it's basically because we are now the company which commercialize all the different properties that belong to Lomas Hospitality. This is our reason to be here. The reason why we wanted to transmit with you today, it's because we have a lot of news to give you. Today, during our presentation, you're going to learn everything what you need to know about each one of our resorts. But most importantly, because you might be aware of all the aspects of our resorts, and some of you have been already staying in our resorts, but it's very important for us to transmit that we now are launching a new program that it's called More Inclusive. Throughout this conversation, you're going to have more tools, additional tools to be able to close more deals. We're going to show you how you're going to be able to transmit this full value to your customers. That's one thing. We're going to talk about new additions to our hotels. That's an interesting insight. No one already knows about this, so we're going to provide you with that information. And of course, we're going to talk to you about Bluma. Bluma, it's our loyalty program, and we want to give you all the insights of this so that you can get more for your bookings. So now I'm going to pass on the mic to Fernanda, who's going to talk to you about our beautiful hotels.
Thank you very much, Nacheli. I'm so honored to share with you this information. I'm going to start to let you know that we have 4 different brands in our portfolio, that it's Palafitos Over the Water Bungalows, Hidden Beach Au Natural Resort, El Dorado, and Generations Riviera Maya. Generations Riviera Maya, it's our family-friendly brand. So it is located inside of El Dorado Royal Destination. As you can see in the map, we have 3 different destinations that are located in different sites of Riviera Maya. Generations, which is our family hotel, has 159 suites. It is an oceanfront hotel. The ground floor will be located connected to the main pool and the main swim-up part. So this is a great option for our guests. The next 3 levels will have the swim-up pool in their balcony, and the last 2 will have an amazing view. Generation Riviera Maya has 5 restaurants. They are a la carte, and they are located in the Gourmet Tower. This is a very active hotel, not only for kids, but also for adults. So we offer a lot of activities around. We also have a kids club that the kids from 4 to 12 can enjoy. And also we provide all the amenities for babies and kids. So we can have the crib, the stroller, the pack and play, the baby food, and all of these amenities can be requested in advance, and they are all complimentary. We also have an amazing experience for them that it's Le Petit Chef. This is a multisensorial experience where our clients will enjoy a really good activity with an animation explaining them each one of the plates that they will try. Next to Generations, we're going to find El Dorado Casitas. This is a romantic hotel. So this is perfect when we have couples who are looking for a romantic getaway, honeymooners, anniversaries. We have 203 suites and they are divided in small enclaves. Each one of the enclaves has a private pool, a private bar, all the valley beds and sun chairs, and of course the personalized service. All the suites in here are perfect for couples because we have king-size beds in all of them. We also provide premium amenities. We have aromatherapy menu, we have the pillow menu, and we have the outdoor shower. So this is a great option. When our clients are staying at Casitas, they will also have the access to Dorado Royal and Generations Riviera Maya. Now we have El Dorado Royal. This is our biggest property. We have 476 suites. This is a very big property, and you're gonna find different buildings as villas all around. We have two different feelings inside of the same property, which is a very active, fun with music, activities, fun party, bike tour side. But we also have a very quiet and relaxed area where the clients that are looking for a more quiet place can enjoy it too. El Dorado Royal, it's a great option for groups too, because we have meeting rooms. We have a grand ballroom that can fit more than 1,000 people. So it is perfect if you're looking for a corporate or convention. El Dorado Royal also has the Fuentes Culinary Theater, which is a cooking show. We have the chef that will be explaining and showing to our guests each one of the plates that he is doing. After he presented, all our waiters will come and give it to our clients so they can enjoy each one of these courses. The next destination is Dorado Maroma. You can see that we have El Dorado Maroma and Palafitos over the water. El Dorado Maroma, it's located in one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. So this is a very, very unique experience. The clients who are looking for a place where they can walk around the beach, where they can have an amazing sunrise or an amazing sunset, this is the place. It's a small hotel where the clients can walk around, feel that wellness vibe. We have yoga classes, we have meditation, we have harmonization, and of course, we have the restaurants that will provide a really good culinary experience to them. Palafitos over the water bungalows. This is a unique resort. It's one of its kind. We have 30 bungalows that are located, as the name says, over the water. So you have your private suite with your private access to the ocean. You have your private pool, and of course, all the premium amenities. If your clients are looking for a luxury option in a very unique feeling, this is the place. The clients will enjoy all these premium activities, but also have the wellness and fitness program. So they can join, they can learn more. We have the kayaks, we have the paddle boards, and it is a great option for couples. Of course, all the clients that are staying at Palafitos will have the access to all the facilities at El Dorado Maroma. The last destination will be Dorado Seaside. We are closer to Tulum in this destination. If your clients are looking to be more around the archaeologist areas, this is the place to be. El Dorado Seaside Suites is an oceanfront property with 6 floors. You can see in the picture, all of our floors have the swim up suites. This is amazing for the clients. They can enjoy, they can refresh with a beautiful view. El Dorado Seaside Suite has both of the vibes because it has the tranquility of a relaxed area, but it also has a lot of activities around day and night. We offer tequila tasting, we offer guacamole challenge, and we also have a ballroom that can fit more than 200 people. So it is also an option if you're looking for a place for groups. We have a spa that it's inspired in the Mayan culture, and it offers the Balam experience. This is a complete experience that will get to the clients with a massage, with a temazcal, and with a dinner that it's also inspired in the Mayan courses. Next to Seaside Suites, we will find Hidden Beach Resort. This is a boutique resort. This is very small property, 43 suites that are totally private. The style of this hotel, it's clothing optional. So it means that it is perfect for the clients who are looking to a very natural experience when they want to get suntan, when they want to get natural. This is a couples hotel. We offer this quiet vibe. It is when they are looking for a getaway, this is the perfect place to be. We also offer some activities for them. So we have the neon night, we have the masquerade night, we have the karaoke night, and all of these areas and activities will be clothing optional for them. Of course, all the areas at El Dorado Seaside Suites and El Dorado Seaside Palms can be used by Hidden Beach clients. The only requirement will be, of course, that they need to use their clothes. Last but not least, we have El Dorado Seaside Palms. This hotel, it's located in Cantena Bay. As you can see in the picture, it is a very, very pretty place where we have a big pier where we can use for events, for weddings, for groups. We have a really, really good and big area of gardens. This is a very good place for the guests that are looking to walk. We have a lot of areas to walk around the gardens, the palm trees. We have more than 10,000 palm trees. So this is great if your clients are looking for this experience and to get close to the natural. We have in this hotel an area where they can enjoy also all the sunset, where they can have candlelight dinners, where we can set events. And we also have a place for events that can fit 100 people. So this is perfect for them.
Thank you very much, Fernanda, for giving us all this information about our resorts. Before I move forward to talk about more inclusive, I was reading some of your questions, and let me go ahead and answer them. One of the questions said, are the properties all-inclusive? Yes, they are all-inclusive. However, I'm going to introduce now the concept of more inclusive for you to see that we went beyond, we are going beyond the all-inclusive. I'll explain in a moment. There was another question in the chat. Let me read. Thank you everyone for your comments. Some of the agents said that they got married in one of our resorts at El Dorado. So that's amazing. Yes, we do offer travel agent rates, and we're going to come back to you on that. We have one slide presenting our special deals. And someone else is asking about transportation. Stay tuned because it's included now, inclusive concept. One of the things that all of our resorts have in common is the fact that all of them are beachfront. So keep that in mind. Okay, so Fernanda already spoke to you about all these beautiful resorts that we have, and they are divided in different brands. I'm going to talk to you about our more inclusive concept. We know that there are different properties opening in Riviera Maya, in Cancun, and in different touristic areas. We said to ourselves, how can we differentiate our properties from the rest of the hotels that are maybe newer or that are larger or smaller? How can you really differentiate yourself from the rest of the concept? And we said by giving more to our clients and by giving more to our partners as well. So that's how we came up with a new concept called more inclusive. Every time that you see more inclusive, you will know that our guests are going to be able to have access. Every single guest that is staying as of April the 1st, this was 3 days ago, has access to round trip transportation. Yes, you heard well. round trip transportation. So if your clients are landing into Cancun International Airport and are going to any of our resorts in Riviera Maya, they will have access to transportation from the airport to the hotel and back to the airport when they departure. Quick question, because I always get this question. If I land into Tulum Airport, my transfer will also be included? The answer is no. The transportation, it's included only to Cancun International Airport. Please take a moment to just double check what the cost of a round transportation is from Cancun International Airport to any of the hotels in Riviera Maya, because this, you could use it as a tool. This information, you could use it as a tool to tell your client, book Lomas Hospitality Resorts, because they will include this transportation during your stay. Also, the following activities are included in our guest stay, regardless if they stay 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, 5, 6, 7 nights, whatever the length of a stay is, whichever room category they choose, whenever they are staying, they're gonna have access to Aquanic, our water park. You know that we have another property that it's Nickelodeon, right? And that property is located next to Generations. Well, let me tell you that our clients can go there and they can spend the entire day in the different slides and the different pools. And is the food included in that experience? The answer is yes. There are kiosks where our clients can approach and they can get the food and the beverages, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Let me tell you something. The average cost for an adult to get into the Aquanic water park, it's about $200. Do we have any limitation on the number of times the client can go? The answer is no, it's unlimited. So let's say that you are staying 7 nights, 4 nights, let's say, an average stay from Cancun, from United States, or 7 from Canada. Okay, you're staying in Generations, and then your kids want to go 3 days in a row. And it's mom, dad, and the 2 kids. You know how much you're saving them per day of visit? Up to $600, because the cost per adult, it's $200, and the cost per kid, it's around $100. So that's the amount of money that you are saving them by booking an experience and a stay in any of our resorts. Then we proceed to Marina Maroma. As you know, next to our beautiful resort Maroma, El Dorado Maroma, we have our Marina Maroma, where we have different catamarans, such as El Mexicano, the one in your screen. So basically, every day from any of our resorts, we're gonna have a shuttle taking our guests to Maroma so that they can spend the day either by the beach, and they can also enjoy the brunch, which is included, no extra charge, with beverages included in the brunch. With a catamaran ride, we take our guests to the snorkel on the reef, and then they come back to the hotel later in the afternoon. This is included. Average cost per person is around $150 per person. So just make the summary. A couple will be saving $300 just by taking one of these beautiful tours that are included in the hotel stay. And not only that, but we also have El Rancho Bonanza. What is included in Rancho Bonanza, and where is that located at? Well, Rancho Bonanza, it's basically between Generations and El Dorado Royal. So wherever you stay in any of our resorts, will bring you to Rancho Bonanza, and you can experience the rancho. What is there to experience? There is a cenote, and our team in the rancho will explain. You can spend a little time on the cenote, swimming. It's beautiful, and then very refreshing. And then you can also see the different animals, rescue animals that we have. We have donkeys. We have different kind of animals that have been rescued, and we also have horses in the ranch. So what includes is basically the experience to be part of the ranch, to get in the ranch, to walk around the ranch. It takes approximately 2 hours to visit the ranch, and then we'll bring you back to the hotel. So, making a summary so far, round trip transportation from Cancun International Airport to any of our resorts, and 3 different experiences during your stay, meaning Rancho Bonanza, Aquanic Water Park, and also the Marina in Maroma, including the brunch, are included in your stay. Doesn't matter how many nights you stay in any of our resort. It doesn't matter which room category you choose. It doesn't matter if you are an individual traveler or you're part of a group or you're part of a wedding group. It doesn't matter. Everything is going to be included. We want your guests and we want you to experience one-time shop experience, and we want to provide more to our guests. And I know that most of you should be very shocked because this is a new era for us. We came up with this and we're super proud. We just launched it a few days ago, and it's been running super nice. So the next time you come to our destination and you stay in any of our brands, El Dorado, Generations, Palafitos, or Hidden Beach, you will be able to experience yourself the more inclusive activities. The only thing you have to do is just to let us know that you're coming. You book with your travel agent rate. You send us an email to an email that we can provide you. And then you said, I'm coming your way. And we'll station. It is shared transportation. Very important to mention that. And then we'll bring you to our hotels. Is the transportation between hotels included to go to the different activities? Yes. That transportation, it's included to go to different activities because, for example, the Nickelodeon, the water park, the Aquanic, and the Rancho Bonanza are located in the destination, Royal Destination, which is the first one that we have. Then the Maroma activities are basically located next to Maroma Hotel. Therefore, if you're staying in Seaside or if you're staying in Dorado Royal, we will have to transfer you. So we will have, actually we have since April the 1st, our more inclusive concierge. They are located in the lobby area of our hotels, and they will be able to confirm the different activities and the schedule for any of our guests. Okay, so that's the big news. So basically, more inclusive means 8 properties, 60 restaurants that we have across the different hotels, 62 bars, 3 different parks, and unlimited experiences for our guests. That is why this was very, very important information that we wanted to provide you, because we know that you can use this as a tool to keep selling more our resorts. And keep in mind the following. This is super cool information that I'm about to give you. Right now, as we speak, we have a big promotion that will end on April the 24th. That promotion gives your clients extra discounts so that they can come and visit our resorts. I'm not talking about the travel agent rate, which is good for you only, but we have throughout any tour operator and a special deal running right now until April the 24th. So if you have clients that haven't decided where to go, where they want to go in Riviera Maya, just tell them that you saw this information about the more inclusive, and tell them that you will get them exclusive deals right now through your tour operator that you want to choose, all right? So this is super cool information. And now I'm going to go to Bluma. So I saw another question about JIVC. So as you know, we used to be part of Charisma, and the JIVC program belonged to Charisma. I saw a question asking if those points are going to be transferred to Bluma. The answer is yes. They will be transferred. The points that were earned for the resorts that are part of Lomas Hospitality, okay? So if Charisma had some other properties that do not belong to Lomas Hospitality, of course, those points cannot be transferred. So what is Bluma? So basically, Bluma, it's our loyalty program, because I know that you have been in touch with this company for such a long time, because we spoke about the fact that the hotels have been in the market for such a long time. You know that this is a company that has a very close relationship with the agents. So we don't want to leave that behind. So we want to continue to be super close to you. Therefore, we created Bluma. What is the most important of Bluma is the fact that you're going to be earning 21% commission when you book any of our resorts. And remember, even if you book through a tour operator, they will pay up to 21% commission, because we pay the difference between the commission that you earn with the tour operator and the 21%, okay? Keep in mind, and some of you already are aware of how it works, used to work with JIBC. Yes, we will continue to have the online store. We have those added values for your clients. You know that it's a one-time, well, the first year payment, it's 250. And then for the following years, you can pay the renewal with 50 points per year. So it's going to continue to be as you know it. The only thing is that we're changing some names. We will be sending out the information, and I believe that in a 6-week period, to, of course, to our the database that we have, our travel agents, because we will be revealing our new webpage for Bluma. In that webpage, you will have the possibility to upload your different bookings. So keep selling, keep our information, our contact information, and we will send you a link so that in that link you can upload your bookings in the meantime while we have our new webpage alive, right? When we have our new page live, everything is going to be there. Your profile, you will be able to see your profile. And for those agents that are not part of Bluma yet, or that are not registered agents, don't worry. On June the 1st, when we go live with our new webpage, we'll be able to enroll to the program. So we have 3 different levels: blue, crystal, and pearl. And we have like different levels within the crystal. So don't worry, more to come about this. We're super, super, super happy knowing that we will continue to be super close to you now under Bluma. Having said that, I have something, another news for you. At the beginning, I mentioned that there will be some other properties coming on board to Lomas Hospitality. And the one that we will have soon, it's Maison Mexico. It's going to be a very small boutique resort hotel. It's 25 rooms, and this is in Mexico City. If you have been lately in Mexico City, you will know that there's an area called Roma Norte. That's the neighborhood. It's called Roma Norte. So it's really chic. It's very nice. It's kind of hipster style all around. And this is a perfect combination between the past and the present. This is like an old casona, like an old big house from the early, like the beginning of last century. So we refurbished that part of the hotel, and then 4 new stories were built. So that's why we said it's a perfect combination between the past and the present. There's going to be only with 25 rooms, there are going to be 4 different venues. It's going to be an EP hotel, not all inclusive. This is not part of more inclusive because it's, of course, it's in Mexico City and it's not an all inclusive property. It's going to have a signature restaurant by Chef Jonathan Gomez Luna. It's going to have a cevicheria or an oyster bar on the rooftop. It's going to have a speakeasy underneath. and it's going to be super, super nice and trendy. And we truly hope that whenever you go to Mexico or you send some clients to Mexico City, you can look this property, and it's most likely is going to be available through GDS. Okay, it's gonna be called Maison Mexico, and of course it's by Lomas Hospitality. Don't forget that we have a big team to support you. Okay, so if you have your cell phones handy, please feel free to just scan that, just take a picture into that QR so that you can have our full information. Please keep in touch with us. We have people in Mexico, United States, I mean, taking care of all these different geographic areas. And we put there also the hotel operation contacts, just in case you have something that you require any help with, any client that is staying in any of our resorts, and it's, I don't know, it's a holiday, it's a weekend. There you have their contact information. Anything, we're going to be around to help you. All right. And of course, here is our contact information. There you see the picture of Fernanda, who's with us today. This is me, Nacheli. And then we just wanted to put this information there because we want you to feel the support of our team, and we want you to feel that we love you, and please trust us and just send us any client and let us know if we can be of help anytime, okay? And last but not least, here is the information of our beautiful travel agent rate. Oh, so sorry, it's not there. It's not there, but it is very nice. It's only $125 per person per night. And that's pretty much the rate. So I'm back here with you.
That is so fantastic. You know what? I can share it. Here you go, guys. You should be seeing the
Okay.
World Agent page
There
of
it
Lomas
is.
Hospitality. Look at how beautiful this is, the webinar we're on today. Here is the travel agent information. So it's $125 per person per night. There's a code. I put the link in the chat, and I'll put it once again for you because you know I love my links. I will also put it, of course, in Facebook for all of you joining virtually because there's quite a few, and thank you for doing that. It talks about everything included, which is the more inclusive, which is so fantastic that Nacheli just talked about. And it tells you how to book and how to who to contact for your site inspection. Also, the link to register your bookings that Nacheli talked about can also be found right there. Fact sheets, contacts, look, everything is right here for you. And below here will be the recording of this webinar a little later today. So yeah, not to worry, that travel agent rate is there. It's fantastic. And I don't know, I have to give you an applause because you had so much to talk about and you did it in such a brief time. So I thank you. So I didn't mention, but the team usually knows, all the spoiled agents, in order to qualify for the prize draw, you had to stay on for the session until this part. Of course, now you have to run because you're going to go tell all your clients about the more inclusive and everything that's included. We get it. But if you were here up until this time, you're in, you're qualified. Only if you're on Facebook, please send us your email, which I know everybody on Facebook already did that. I think I have like 28 agents on there. So that's fantastic. And now we're going to take some time, Nacheli and Fernanda, if you have some time, to answer some of the Q&A. I just want to mention the site inspection thing, if that's okay with you, Nacheli, because this is something, I lived in destination for many years, so I worked, Nacheli and I were babies, and we met and we worked in different hotels and did road shows, and it's such an agent-friendly company. So it's really beautiful because now you have this marriage of this top-of-the-line team, Nacheli, Fernanda, the executives that are there, all this new growth with all this beautiful product. And then, of course, the Bluma rewards for the agents, the fantastic hospitality and service. Not only is it for your clients, but when you come to destination, and tell me if I'm wrong, Nacheli, but let's say you want to go to Cancun, Riviera Maya, and you want to see some hotels. As long as you visit their properties, they're going to provide transportation for you. Is that right, Nacheli?
Yes, that is right. Yeah.
At no cost. Like, how easy do they make it for you as an agent to discover, to learn, and to experience? I just applaud that. You know, we're all about spoiling agents, and Lomas Hospitality knows how to spoil, let me tell you. So I'm so glad you were all here. If you have to run, that's okay. But we do have quite a few questions. Nacheli and Fernanda, I also will check Facebook. If you have questions, please throw them there. So I'll go
For
ahead
sure.
and read them out for you. So,
Okay.
and these might have been answered, of course, but we might just remind the agents if they're still wondering. Also, the winner will be announced by tomorrow. So get ready. Somebody's going to the beautiful El Dorado Maroma with this new more inclusive. So what type of activities, entertainment offered in resort for both day and evening?
Go ahead.
I'm going to explain a little bit more about this. So not only the more inclusive, but we also have a lot of activities for all the guests. So we can either have phone parties, we have guacamole challenge, we have mixology class. You know, we're a Mexican brand, so we also provide mixology class with Mexican liquor. So this is great. They will be able to learn more about it. We have cooking classes, we have wine tasting. We have a lot of things to do during the day, but during the night we have shows, we have live music, we try to make a different show each night, so the guests that are staying, you know, for a long stay, they can enjoy different options each night. So we have a lot of things to do. Each one of the properties has a different style, so they might be able to enjoy and feel this different vibe in each one. But yes, of course, we have a lot of activities.
Fantastic. And next question, I've got one actually here on Facebook. Which resort would be the best for those clients who might have mobility issues?
Okay, so we have Generations, which has elevators in each one of the buildings. This will be great because it has the direct access to all the restaurants, to all the rooms. So that might be probably the best option for them.
Okay, perfect. My clients are going to the El Dorado Royale in May, and they purchase transport through the hotel. Will there be signage to help them find their specific driver?
Yes. Go ahead, Fer. Because you
Thank
already
you.
work on a nice map, and we might share this with them, actually.
Yes,
There will be a follow-up email, and that's something you
Yes.
could include, of course.
Yes.
Yep, we have made a really good map, so it can be easier for our clients to verify where they need to be and how they need to find their driver. But we already have, once we have all the information of our guests, the driver will be ready there to welcome them and to take them to their hotel. So of course.
Perfect. We have some questions that are being answered. I think we actually answered them. How much is the cooking show?
We have for Fuentes culinary show, we have the enter fee will be $39 per person. And then in case that they want to upgrade the experience, which I totally recommend with the wine pairing, will be $50 on top of the fee.
Perfect. Is there a beachside service at El Dorado Maroma? It looks like such a lovely beach. Yes, it is. It was multiple award winning. It's one of the most fantastic beaches in the world.
Correct.
And sorry, I didn't mean to answer your question. I want to tell you about the beach. I got so excited. But there is great beachside service, yes?
Correct.
You guys, I can't help myself. You gotta say when you know, you know. When's the next site inspection, please? Okay, that's a great question.
Whenever you want to
probably in
come.
5 minutes.
Yes.
Alrighty. I was at El Dorado Seaside in September, and the gym was being moved to open up another lounge. Has this been completed?
Well, some of the areas you may know are having some improvements. So the idea is to offer to our clients the gym. It is already ready. It's just that they made some renovations, so that's probably why they find it closed at that time. But yep, we do have it available.
Okay, perfect. Do all of these resorts have gluten-free options or menus?
Yes, all of them in all the restaurants.
Can I share that I'm fully plant-based. I'm a little bit cheegan. That's what they call vegans who cheat a bit. So on holiday, especially in Mexico with like queso Oaxaca and things like that, my daughter is 100% vegan, plant-based. Every day she had meals. I could fill a whole webinar with the pictures I took of her beautiful pancakes and all the food. The service is second to none, so any dietary requirement can be taken care of. And I have to tell you from a first-hand experience, you're in good hands. So do any tour operators offer these properties or are they to be booked directly?
No, all the you can book as you like. You can do it through any of the tour operators in United States or in Canada. And the more inclusive activities and the transfer on all the inclusions will be part of any guest stay. You can book direct, you can book through them. Either way, your clients are going to get the more inclusive. If you come and visit us with your travel, special travel agent rate, that was going to be also included, the more inclusive. Yeah.
Fantastic. I have struggled to get 2 beds at El Dorado Seaside Suites. Is there a way that we can book this? Or what is the best option for someone who needs to get their clients 2 double beds?
Yes, that it's true. We usually have like a limited inventory for double beds. So my recommendation will be to remember when we mentioned the QR for the different contacts at Lomas Hospitality, and then of course we can share this presentation with all of the agents so that they can have that information handy. And whenever they have any request, they can write to their sales executive, and the sales executive will connect with the reservations department, and they will make this happen. No problem.
Coming at you right now, once again, is the link for the sales team contacts for you. So that's in the chat. You've got it right there. Next, will you be having gala awards like they used to have?
Well, last year, actually, back in November, we had it, and it was called now LAW, Lomas Appreciation Week. Yes, we are still talking about the event for this year. So at this time, we're not pretty sure if this year we're gonna have it or if it's gonna continue to be like every 2 years. So stay tuned, and we will release this information shortly.
Perfect. If clients booked 4 months ago before More Inclusive, are they eligible for it? And will they be reimbursed for their transportation costs?
I'm not pretty sure how they booked in this example, but I don't know, they will have to contact the company who sold them the transportations to see if they can be reimbursed. But yes, they will be eligible for the transportation with the More Inclusive. Yeah. As long as they are staying as of April the 1st and onwards, yes.
Okay, perfect. Are transfers direct or shared? I know you mentioned this, but just to...
Shared.
Okay, perfect. And does this mean because of More Inclusive that the prices will be higher for your hotels or have your rates gone up?
And that is the reason why I mentioned that we have a nice promotion out there in the market with booking window up to April the 24th. Right now, we even have very nice and even nicer promotional rates. So my recommendation is for you to go there and just take a look into the rates and just book right now. Eventually, yes, but it's basically what we always do, right? Eventually, the rates go like a little bit on increase according to the occupancy levels of the hotels. Yes.
Makes sense. Do you have a list? Hi, Lori Gold, expert also on this. Do you have a list of the upgrade costs from the free included transportation to private transportation for each hotel?
Basically, that is handled by Lomas Travel. So you can connect with your Lomas Travel BDM or contact so that they can provide you with that information. But yes, they do have a list of upgrade cost.
Perfect. How is the transportation or how is this, the transportation, included in bookings for tour operators in Canada?
Say again?
So if I'm a Canadian agent and booking with a Canadian tour operator, how is it included or how does that work?
It is included. It's basically that you have to connect with the tour operator and say, yeah, I am aware of the more inclusive concept and my clients want to be transferred in the more inclusive bands. And that's it. They will have to send us the list of clients that are, actually, we have the manifest of arrivals of every one of our hotels. And as you know, since we are part of Grupo Lomas and Grupo Lomas owns Lomas Travel and Lomas Travel, it's a big DMC. Then we have a lot of vans and we have buses and everything. The operation, it's already in the airport. Therefore, our reservations department provides on a daily basis to the operation in the airport the manifest of arrivals in every single one of our hotels. So in case the tour operator is not sending for any reason, or they forgot to send, or whatever happened, and they didn't send the information, our people and the personnel in the airport, they will have already the information, so there shouldn't be any problem. It would be amazing if we could get the information 72 hours prior to the arrival, so that, you know, the people in there, they will have the palette with more inclusive Lomas hospitality, so the guests can approach to them and they will guide them to their unit.
Perfect. Would you have to book directly on the site for more inclusive? Actually, we already answered this. You can use Vacation Express, Vax, or any of the tour operators, right? Perfect. How far is the Nickelodeon Resort Water Park to El Dorado Maroma?
It's just like 15 minutes, more or less. Yeah, but the transfer to that activity, remember, it's included. And I also read one of the questions over there saying, well, if we have the schedule of the transfers between the hotel and the different activities, this will be something that will be changing constantly according to the operation and the occupation of the different resorts. Therefore, that information, it's given upon arrival, upon check-in. Once you do the check-in, you just approach to the more inclusive concierge desk that is right there at the same area in the lobby, and then they will provide that information. But for now, the transportation from the hotels to Marina Maroma every day, it's around 8:30 a.m. Yeah.
Okay. How is the Cancun airport? Because in the past year and a bit, we've had clients waiting for quite a while to retrieve baggage to get the airport. What's it like now, the operation and the flow?
It could be a little tough sometimes when there are like different flights returning or landing at the same time. Yeah. The worst I have experienced myself has been like 45 minutes waiting on a peak moment. Yeah, but it could vary according to the occupancy level of the airport. Yeah.
Okay. Which resort is closest to the Aquanic Park?
Generations. It's just next door.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think we've answered this one, but it's in there, of course, but we've answered it. No matter how you book, you can get the more inclusive. It was being referred to in some of the comments as extra inclusive. It is super extra, but the name is more inclusive for sure. And someone's wondering if there's a resource that explains all of those benefits. Would they use the fact sheets maybe for each property for that?
But this
Like where they can
information,
find out what's more inclusive.
yeah, this information, it's brand new. We literally just launched it a few days ago. So yes, we can share back with you when we receive the list of attendees. We can share the information via email for sure.
Perfect. And we'll make sure it's up on Spoiled Agent for you to refer to also. Do you have a list of the shuttle times from each resort to each of the activities?
That's what we just mentioned, that it's going to be available through the more inclusive concierge upon arrival. Yes.
Okay, perfect. And it could be that some of these questions are half an hour old. So yeah, we might have already covered it. Apologies. So many great questions, agents. We do appreciate, we're almost at 1 hour. So if you have to run, not to worry, please go ahead and do that. But we're going to stay on and answer as many as we can, if that's okay. For you, Nacheli and Fernanda, we'll keep going. Okay. I'm still confused about the transfers. And I think that with this kind of a specific question, maybe I will
We
leave
can go
this
back. Yeah.
where you're able, Tara, hi. We're gonna leave that with Fernanda and Shelly for someone on the team to contact and connect directly with you. It's pretty specific. So absolutely, we will leave that question open so they know that they can follow up with you. All of our presenters get a full report of all the questions and chat. Do the more inclusive amenities outside of the water park apply to Nickelodeon guests also?
I guess that it's a very important question. So Grupo Lomas owns 9 properties, right? During the entire presentation, Fernanda spoke about 8. Nickelodeon is the 9th, but Nickelodeon is not under Lomas Hospitality at the moment. It's still with Charisma. So basically, the more inclusive applies to Lomas Hospitality properties, which are the 8 mentioned by Fernanda. Since the company owns the hotel, Nickelodeon, and we take care of the water park as well, that is why this water park, it's part of our more inclusive. The answer to that question will be no. It's only for Lomas Hospitality Resorts.
Is the shared transportation direct or do they stop at all of the properties on the way?
There could be stops, but just keep in mind that it's organized by the transportation. So if they have like a full bus arriving 2 generations at the same time, then they won't have any stops. So it will vary according to the arrivals.
Okay, so it varies. Okay. Is the discount retroactive to booked clients? I think usually no. If a new sale comes, I don't know that you can go back ever.
Yeah.
I don't think so, right? Okay.
Yeah.
These photos are beautiful. I agree. Can the agents use them on social media? Where can they access them?
Yeah. When Fernanda sends them to all the attendees the information, we will make sure to provide the link where they can download the images. Yeah.
Okay, and then someone asks, but I'm not sure what they would like to register for, but it says, can you post the links for us to register? Would that be for Bluma maybe? Do you have a way for agents to register today?
To register their bookings, yes, we will share that with them as well, for sure. One
No
single
problem.
email will have all the links that you are asking for. Yes, for sure.
No problem. And just for everybody's ease, since we're here right now, here is here is the link to register your bookings right there in the chat. If you want to grab it real quick, it's right there for you. Why do I still see Charisma on the site to book the stays? I'm not sure where you see that.
It will be amazing, Catherine. Oh, no, it was Catherine. Yes,
Catherine, yeah.
Catherine, when you receive the email from Fernanda with all this information, it will be amazing if you could share back that image where you can see it, and then we'll take care of it. Please.
That'd be great. Okay. Catherine says, I need that link. Could you let us know which link? Maybe I already sent it. Okay, we've already answered this, and this. Okay. What was the chef name at Maison?
Jonathan Gomez Luna is the same chef of Le Chic.
That's right. Okay, perfect. Who is the BDM for the Quebec province? Is that in your map on the contact info?
It is. Let me tell you who that person is.
And I've just sent you the link, and everyone again, here you go. If you want to have that as well.
It would be either
Catherine's
you
not
got
going
it,
to email.
No?
Oh, sorry. I can look at it right here. Of Canada. I don't have it yet. No. Oh, United States.
It should be Gilad.
It is Gilad.
Gilad Sandler.
Correct.
Yes, perfect. And there's the link for everyone again. Catherine says that it's on CREV where she sees that and not to worry about the name that she mentioned that she saw. Okay.
Okay.
Do you allow a single supplement on the agent rate?
do you allow single supplement? Meaning, yeah, like, yes, we provide the single supplement so that the agent can go by itself. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
perfect. Do you have 2 beds? We already talked about that. And how you can request that. When will Maison Mexico open?
It will open, soft opening May 15, full opening June 1st.
Okay,
Mhm.
perfect.
Yeah, coming
This
soon.
is a great one, and I think I know the answer, and I wish it was yes, but I don't know. I don't think so. Is the agent rate the same for the bungalows?
No.
We wish we would be sleeping over every day.
I
It's
know,
for
I know.
right. It's
Yeah.
go ahead, Shelly.
No, this is special rate. It's for 3 different properties, and we will have there El Dorado Royal, El Dorado Seaside Suites, and Generations Riviera Maya. Those are the 3 that are participating with this special. Yes.
There's the page again in the chat of Spoiled Agent where you can find that agent rate, how to book, as well as the info on your amazing sales teams to do your site inspection.
Yeah. However, they can contact their or either Fernanda, myself, or their sales executive, their BDM, and they will provide them with a special rate for that particular resort, the Palafitos. Yeah.
Perfect. So Charisma used to customize a website. Will you have that as part of Bluma, like for agents to customize a website so that they could book the properties?
Okay. We are still in the like the building process of that, so not sure about that at the moment, but yes, that is one of the points that we are still looking into. Not sure at this time, but we might probably do it.
Okay, perfect. Are there kids clubs at each family property?
Yes, well, we
Yes.
only have one family-friendly property,
Generations.
which is Generations, and yes, we do have the kids club.
Okay, perfect. And are there age restrictions in swim ups at Generations and Nickelodeon? Now, I guess the ladies would speak about Generations only, right?
Correct. And we do not have a specific age. It can be for either kids with babies, with families. It's important to mention that each one of the swim up suites have the double lock in their doors, for the families that are traveling with kids.
Perfect. Someone is asking, who do we contact for a site inspection? I'm in Riviera Maya next week and I would like to visit if possible. So is there a contact with Lomas Travel that they would contact? Or I guess it's depending on if you want to go to various properties or just one, right?
No worries. Fernanda is going to send you the email, so there you will have her contact information, and then she will help you and guide you through the process. No problem.
Okay. And do you have sort of like a informational site for agents to visit? Of course, we have Spoiled Agent, but yes, you're right. Lomas Travel is only live on our US site, not on our Canadian site. So we have Canadian agents here. Maybe we can get them on with a page in the future, but for now, where would the agents go, Canadian agents, to find info on Lomas?
Well, once the Bluma webpage is released, we will post everything in there, from the fact sheets to videos, contact information, upcoming FAMs, when we will be visiting their cities to run like seminars, like breakfast seminars, to provide all this information face to face. All of that is going to be there. We are in the building process and coming soon in a few months. Yes. In the meantime, they can contact us and we will share all the information.
Are there FAM opportunities, possibly for new travel agents?
There will be, and they will be posted in that Bluma webpage.
Okay, and in this case, we have you listed, just so you know, as an anonymous person on the session. So take a look if you're the one asking this question, and make sure you have a Zoom account, because this way, otherwise we can't see your name, your phone number, or your email to follow up with you. Sometimes we get that on the webinar, and that just means that they maybe don't have a Zoom account or they've logged in anonymously, but it makes it hard for our host to follow up. So if you have a chance, you could also send us an email with your information. But of course, I'm sure if you're registered for Bluma, then they're going to be getting your details as well in the future, right?
Sabrina, I was just reading one question, and I think this point is very important. The question is, when booking with the tour operators, are transfer still included? The answer was given earlier, and the answer is yes. There is only at this time one tour operator that, yes, your transfers are going to be included with the price of your stay. However, it's Apple Leisure Group, and they will provide the transfers with Amstar, okay? But that doesn't mean that you will have to pay extra. They will be included because it's part of our rate. And by giving them a rate, they have to include the transfers. But you will not be on the Lomas hospitality transfers. You will continue to be on the transfers from Amstar. I guess it's important because I know that a lot of agents book through Apple Leisure Group and any of its brands.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, is there a way to make dinner reservations before guests arrive at the El Dorado Royal?
Well, in this case, we will provide you also the sales manager of each hotel in case of any requirements, any assistance, or any questions that they have for the upcoming guests. Of course, they will be able to help them to pre-reserve.
Another Facebook question here. So if we book with a tour operator, we would tell our clients to go to Lomas and not use the tour operator transfers, right? That's a question from Canada.
They could use both. They could use both. But if they want to use the Lomas Hospitality one, they will have to let them know that they want to use the Lomas Hospitality, and they will send us the email 72 hours so that we know that the clients are arriving.
So they have to tell them in advance.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
If they don't, anyhow, our reservations department, it's sending the arrival information to the airport, to our transfer personnel, so they will take care. But if you want to make sure that they know your time of arrival and everything, because what we have is basically the list of arrivals, but we don't know at what time and with which airline are they using. So we need those details if you want to make sure that your client is just landing, leaving the airport and going straight to its van.
Okay. And for those of you on Facebook, I'm sorry, I don't know why it only shows me 5 comments at a time. It's not letting me see the rest. So if I haven't read your question out, please do me a favor and type it in. Again, I'm really sorry. I don't know how to go back and find more comments, but you might have asked a question. I didn't read it. The last question I read about the tour operators was the last one I saw. So throw it in there if I haven't answered it, please. I'd love to help you. Will anyone from the team be at the, will you have a learning event by chance in Central Florida? Are you doing any seminars or things like that?
Yeah, we might have one. Yes, we can verify the date, and we will let you know when we're going to be close to your city so that you can come and be there with us. Yes.
Okay. With no elevators at El Dorado Royal, is the swim up the best for main floor accommodations?
Correct.
Okay. And is there a slow season? I know Mexico is busy, but when are the rates a little bit lower?
Yeah, well, the lowest season in the destination will come between August 20 and October 15, October 30th. The lowest is always September.
Okay, perfect. Do you have to reserve the beach bed?
In which property?
It does not say. So maybe if you just want to talk about beach beds in general, that would be great.
Yes, well, in some of the properties, we require that they reserve. For example, Casitas, El Dorado Casitas, it's first come, first serve, but some others, they need to be reserved in advance with their personal concierge.
Okay. Do you have plans to provide transportation from the Tulum airport in the future?
Well, not at this time, and I'm gonna tell you the reason. The Tulum airport, of course, you know it's brand new and it's amazing for the resorts that are closer to Tulum. But it's basically 45 minutes away from Tulum, from the little town of Tulum. And then it takes like 25 more minutes to go from Tulum to the nearest airport, which is El Dorado Seaside or El Dorado Seaside Palms. So it will take basically like more than an hour. And the problem is not the time, but the number of flights that are coming to that airport. Therefore, it's more expensive for us to bring people from that airport to the hotels than from Cancun International Airport, because basically 99.9% of the arrivals in our operation, it's located in the Cancun airport. That is the reason why, not at this time, and maybe in the future when there's a lot of operation in that airport, maybe, but not at this time.
Okay. Thank you. I have a client arriving this Friday at Seaside Suites. Do they just go to the concierge for the new, more inclusive activities like catamaran and snorkeling?
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct. Yes.
And then there's a lot of questions about the agent rate. So I'm going to try to sum it up for you. We want to talk about the properties that are not the 3 that are listed. Is there an agent rate? We have questions on generations for kids if they're coming with them. We also have questions on, I'm a travel agent and I want to come with my partner. Do they also get that same rate?
Yeah, the travel agent rate, it's valid for 1 room. It's such a good rate that we just are making it valid for 1 room. So you're the travel agent, your partner is not, it's okay as long as you are in the room. Okay, you have a kid and it's the travel agent, the partner and the little kid. Yes, the kid can come as well. And the price for the kid, if not mistaken, it's around that information. That might be around $80 more or less. Yes. And that's for generations. Just keep in mind that the only resort that will have host kids is generations. Now, for the other hotels, which this rate, it's not valid, keep in mind 125 for generations, El Dorado Seaside Palms and El Dorado Royal. For the other 5 resorts, yes, we could provide you with a travel agent rate. And for that, you need to contact either Fernanda or your sales executive that are located in that link that we will share with you. And then you let us know your dates and we'll provide you with a different rate. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay. Let me see. Do you offer TA rates for Lomas transfers? If they want to come just to go to a property, they get a discounted rate from Lomas Travel from the Cancun airport? Great question.
We could pass along that question to our coworkers in Lomas Travel. Yes, we will pass along that and then we'll ask them to contact you to provide you with the information. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So Neil, hi Neil, says, gracias, muchas gracias, mi amigas, for your inspirational training and valued partnership. Thank you. We've got so many great comments. Neil is asking for the contact info. So once again, everyone on this session is actually going to receive an email. If you were on Facebook, only for Facebook, because if you're here in Zoom, we have your email, but only for those on Facebook, we're going to take all the emails down, and you'll also receive that follow-up email so that everyone receives all the tools, contact information, links, and so much more. We have a couple more transfer questions that I'm going to leave to the side because I think that these are one-on-one specific to either Amstar or Canadian tour operators that I think would be the most beneficial to have a direct contact with Nacheli and the team so they can answer your questions if you have still some confusion. So what age is a child considered an adult for resort stays? And I want to say that I think that's double-sided because there's rate, right? And then there's alcohol consumption, which are 2 different things.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to answer that?
Yeah, for the resorts, it's 18, basically. In Mexico, after 18, you are considered an adult, and then you can have a drink.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then as far as rates go, is it above age 12 or is it above what age?
No, in generation, it's basically from 5 years till 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we did it all. I can't believe it. We had 101 questions, you guys. I think it's my record, but I am not surprised because you're launching this most fabulous thing. The chat box, if you have a second to review, literally, it will be your Friday night treat to just read this for hours, all the wonderful comments and feedback. All of you agents are so amazing. I applaud you for coming on. And I thank you for giving such a warm welcome because Lomas Hospitality are the newest kids on the block. They just joined Spoiled Agent. This is their first webinar. We had a few hundred agents on, and it's so exciting to just be in this space, share this, because really there's so much to know. So I want to thank you both, ladies, for doing such a fantastic job. Thanks to all the agents for attending. Look out for the winners. Somebody is going with more inclusive to the El Dorado Maroma. Do you have any final words you'd like to share, Nacheli or Fernanda?
Yes, yes. From my side, it's basically to thank you, really. Thank you, Sabrina, for this opportunity, and thank all the agents because you have been really good supporters of the resorts, and we thank you for your trust and for your business, and we'll be here always to support you, to help you, and to meet you whenever you want to come here or whenever we go closer to where you are located. We'd love you to participate in our seminars. So please count on us to continue to close more business. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, thank you so much to both of you. Thanks to all you amazing Spoiled agents. And we hope to see you on another webinar really soon. We wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Fernanda, did you want to say anything?
Yes, Sabrina. Well,
Oh, go
first
ahead.
of all, I'm gonna share with you that we do. They were asking about the seminars in Florida. We do have it. It's gonna be in the second week of June. We're gonna share that information with you too. And well, thank you, of course, Sabrina, for this opportunity, and to all our friends and travel agents for all your trust and in this new chapter. We are very excited. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Well, have a great rest of your day. And remember, you're going to get a follow-up email so you can stay in touch with this fabulous team that's ready to serve you and have your clients enjoy the more inclusive. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye.